Um, so this poem, they're not here, but this poem is for my best friend. Okay. Fuck Zeus. So this is a poem about love. At least you could say the theme is love, but that wouldn't be enough because truthfully, this is about more than love, and nothing about it is conventional. It's untested, unventured, never before seen, often imitated, never duplicated, unique, and never to be recreated. I can see the heads of bigots exploding in sheer frustration, shooting off like Roman candles, just like how they like to shoot off at the mouth. Hot air rises and expands and eventually will break its container if it continues to expand. As much as I'd like to believe, the sight of my calloused palms clutching your nicotine-stained fingers would make their hearts flutter. Let's be realistic, haters gonna hate regardless of how cute we are. We're pretty damn cute. So the process was really slow. Hours would melt into days melt into months, months into years. The way I melt in your arms when I feel your heartbeat. The world moves a little bit slower when I'm next to you, and the world slowing means you run through my mind a little bit faster, which I'm hoping means you get to me a little bit faster. Meanwhile, I'm battling Poseidon crossing the ocean, duking it out with his worst monsters, distance and absence. Because apparently grudges run in the family, but it's okay. Because eventually you'll stop running, and I'll stop swimming, and I'll massage your feet, and you'll ask me why. What are you doing? You hate touching feet, and I'll tell you it's the least I could do for someone who's touched my soul. And I say it's unconventional because it's simultaneously mutual and unrequited. You love me just as much as I love you, which is both flattering and terrifying because as cliche as it sounds, your love for me burns with the intensity of the stars of 1,000 galaxies. When Persephone returns home to the underworld and all the leaves fall, the trees die, and the air is chill, your love burns with me with the intensity of the stars of 1,000 galaxies. It burns with the fires Hephaestus uses to forge his weapons, and that's how I stay so warm. And I'm sure being 5'9" and 190 pounds and mostly muscle helps, but I'd like to believe it's because I'm always being hugged. I'd like to believe it's because I'm always being hugged, that I'm never in bed alone, and that when I'm thinking out loud, I'm not talking to myself, because I don't have to say anything for you to listen to me, that I don't have to be in your line of sight for you to see me, that I don't need to exercise because your scent sends my heart rate soaring like Icarus did and gives me all the cardio I will ever need. And I say it's unrequited because you love me more than I love myself. And I'm trying, but what scares me most is that I will spend the rest of my life and the rest of our time together with Hades doing just that, trying. And you'll be perfectly fine with that because that's all you need from me. The last thing I want to do is only take when all you do is give, especially when you've given me more than I ever thought I was welcome to. In Symposium, Plato stated that humans were created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and 2 faces. The gods saw this creation and trembled. Zeus feared their power so much he split them in 2, damning them to search the earth for their other half. No, to spend their lives looking for a way to heal the wound, which is why I'm so convinced of this, because you make it hurt less, and you stitch me together, and you fit onto me perfectly, but most importantly, I fit onto you perfectly. I don't know what this is called. Romantic, maybe, because I'd be with you if I could, but there's no urgency. I don't feel a need to put my mouth on you, to replace my morning breath with yours at 5 a.m., to thank Aphrodite for your body, but I would if you asked me to. The only real need I have is to be able to text you at 5 a.m. and have you respond, "What's up?" Because what is a sleep schedule? And I need you here with me in whatever capacity, even if it means I'm being selfish and I'm taking more than I'm giving, because giving someone a reason to get out of bed is a very hard thing to reciprocate. What you deserve is everything, but I can't give you anything but myself. And I don't know what this feeling is, if it's romantic, but I do know that I really wish Zeus had not split us up.